Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. This narcissist that was involved in your life was used to you expressing yourself. And there may be 1,000,001 things that you could possibly say towards this narcissist involved in your life. But the fact of the matter is, it's just adding fuel to the fire. You see, what you want to say might be true. What you want to say might be meaningful. You see? But when it's concerning a narcissist involved in your life, they take this as supply. You see? And, staying silent, doing no contact, giving someone silent treatment is actually a toxic trait. But it's something that you've got to do. You see, like to a regular person, a genuine person, certainly don't put someone through silent treatment or no contact or something like that. Don't do that to a genuine, an authentic person. I'm sure you wouldn't do that anyway. But when it's concerning a narcissist, it's the only message that is kind of received loud and clear by them. You see, this is why I said in the earlier segment, you could have 1,000,001 things to say, but it's not going to actually benefit you, and it's not going to benefit the situation. They're going to soak it up as supply. If you're actually being put through a silent treatment, then the best way to match that is you go silent too. Because this is if you are going through silent treatment from the narcissist involved in your life. You may have numerous things you want to say, but it's best that you nip it in the bud and you go silent on them, because silence is golden. When you go silent, it makes them inquisitive. It makes them wonder. Look at it from. Let's look at it from the narcissist involved in your life's point of view. If they've gone silent on you, right? Or they've ghosted you, or they've done something of that nature, and you're reaching out to them, they're used to that. They become accustomed to that. They see a text pop on their phone, they see a phone call, or they see a contact on social media. They start to get used to that. The day that you stop pursuing them, the day that you utilize the no contact, the day that you go silent on them, is the day they start to wonder and guess where you're at. Now, I'm not telling you this for you to integrate back into their life or to allow them to integrate back into your life. I'm not telling you that for that reason. I'm just telling you that it's the only thing that makes them start to think and wonder what you're doing, And you staying silent. So that immediate silence that you give them, that will make them start becoming inquisitive, make them start guessing and wondering why you're not contacting them. And then as it proceeds, if you maintain the silence, it ends up destroying the narcissist, because they need your supply more than you need them. They need your supply more than you need them, right? And if you have been put through silent treatment from the narcissist involved in your life, they knew full well that you had it in your nature where you're going to pursue them. They presented a problem, something that needed to be fixed, something that's broken. They presented a problem or an issue. They knew that you were going to rush in with a savior empath streak that you have, and you were going to try and repair that situation. You were going to try and put things back together. They knew you would do that, right? So because they may have actually, throughout the duration of the relationship, whether this was a romantic partner, friendship, family member, colleague, or associate, throughout the duration of the relationship, they run temperament checkers on you. And this is when they start to analyze and learn your behavior and the way that you operate. And they may have gone silent for a couple of days or a few hours or whatever, right? And they noticed it didn't sit well with you. It made you uncomfortable, right? So they knew full well that if they go full blast silent mode on you, if they go full blast, like giving you the full silent treatment, the full no contact, the full isolating you, ghosting you or whatever, they knew that it's not gonna you're not gonna respond well to that. And you may have got caught up in the cycle of reaching out to them or pursuing them. And if you did, don't blame yourself. You done what any genuine person would do. Like I said, with the savior empath streak that you have in you, you saw a problem, you fix problems. This is what they saw that you done throughout the course of the relationship. They saw when they broke things, or they made a problem, or they made an issue, you would rush in and repair it and rectify the situation, So the only option that you really have, if the narcissist has gone silent on you, or even if they haven't gone silent on you and they're pursuing you and they're the one that's contacting you all the time, either the best option that you have is to go silent. Either match them at them going silent on you, and it will most likely draw them out, and you need to make sure that you have enough determination, courage, resilience to reject their hoovers when it does. And if they're annoying you and keep contacting you, and you need to go silent to starve them of any supply, because any reaction that you're giving at this moment in time, any text message, any phone call, is feeding their supply. And if you do have children with them, if it's a romantic relationship that you're involved in with this narcissist in your life, and you do have children with them, then you can grey rock them. And if you've got young children, you can look into parallel parenting. I've heard of it helping some victims of narcissistic abuse. So look into parallel parenting, grey rock them to the best you can, and that's going to be just as efficient, and it's going to work just as well as you doing full-blown silent treatment, because it will teach them to come correct, It will teach them that you're not interested in anything they say about you and them, and it's the only conversations you want to have is solely about the children, So what you got to understand is, if you're able to utilize this no contact and this silent treatment correctly, you can ultimately destroy the narcissist. You can ultimately destroy them. And that's what you really want to do, It's the only way they learn their lesson about not appreciating you, putting them through silent treatment, not communicating with them, is the only way they finally learn their lesson and begin to analyze how you did used to respond, and when you were coherent with them, and how much of a blessing that actually was. That will start to run through their minds. They're not idiots. They'll remember, or they're not totally forgetful. They'll remember the times when you was coherent and you used to express yourself and try and articulate to the best possible way that you could when you used to engage with them. So giving them silent treatment and staying silent will destroy them, and it will frustrate them, and you just need to maintain that. You need to starve them of any supply. And ultimately, there's a reason why the relationship with a narcissist didn't last. And if you'd like to find out more about that, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.